Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning to all of you, beautiful people. I wanted to come back on and go a little bit deeper on why it's so important for us to work on ourselves and what it means to be self-realized. The purpose for our journey on planet Earth, in conjunction with the Divine Creator, was to come into the physical to experience the physical aspects of what it would be like to be in the physical. If the Divine Creator is spirit, He created us to experience the physicality of our bodies, of working together, of coming together. And in order to accomplish that and create a third dimensional reality through the creation story, if you go into it deeply in a scientific way, through quantum physics and quantum mechanics, you understand that it is a balancing act to be here in the third dimensional reality with the equal and opposite reaction, which means that there is a positive and a negative. So as part of becoming self-realized, we as human beings, part of our journey, part of being on the cutting edge of creation, is to become more self-realized. In other words, when we grow up and we become adults, we're looking and hoping, as our journey goes forward, that we would figure out what it really means to be on planet Earth and what it means to become self-realized, and learn that it's not just a journey of your own self, it's a journey of a collective consciousness and how you are affecting that consciousness stream. In the third dimensional reality, in the beginning, there were people or angels or energies that were set forth to allow us to be in the physical and help us along the way. In the biblical stories, they speak of fallen angels. The fallen angels took a stronghold here. You can read about it in the book of Genesis in the Bible. They came and they raised some Cain and had some fun with the human beings and created an energy force. So the planet then took on a new way of doing things and was more dark with the influence of the darker fallen angels. So when we as the light workers come to the planet, and we want to believe that we are light workers, it's kind of a new agey term, for lack of a better way for me to explain it. I like to use that term, but you can use any term you would like if the new agey terms trigger you in some sort of way. You just have to get there, and you have to get to an understanding that it is truly our responsibility to take our power back. And as we do that, we recognize that some of the energy that floats around is not for our highest good, individually, for the family unit that you're in, and for the collective consciousness as a whole. So it's my belief that we're moving into a light age now. So for the light worker or the person that is working on the light side of things, working with the Divine Creator, in conjunction with the Divine Creator to create a better space and a better place to live, and come back into our responsibility of being the proper stewards of the planet, we have responsibilities. Once you know that and accept that as your current reality, you really cannot go backwards. You can't unlearn it, you know. So with that responsibility comes opportunity to work directly with the Divine Creator. I really hope and wish that you all develop a deep relationship with the Divine and cut out any middlemen. This is a personal journey that you go on your own. But in the end, you meet up with a collective consciousness in the more esoteric world of how things are. And as you do that, you will meet new people, new beautiful people that resonate with you and your thinking. And they will in turn help you along the way to starting your journey to self-realization. You want to sit down and make yourself some goals. It's not just manifesting a really good parking spot or someone to buy your tea or coffee in the coffee shop. It's really big. It's creating the world that we want to live in, creating prosperity across the board for all of the beautiful human beings on the planet. With the group that I work with and get together with, we are manifesting beautiful things for the planet at large. We see the gaps where certain countries, certain tribal groups, certain civilizations are not there. They are in want and they're missing certain key components for survival. So we see it as our duty and calling to sit in our manifesting group and manifest better for all human beings on the planet. And that's why if you accept the journey of becoming more self-realized, you then can start moving forward and manifest beautiful things for all of the beautiful human beings here on the planet. Yes, there is a dark energy afoot that tries to stop us from moving forward, but that energy is getting weaker and weaker. And you can see that if you reflect openly on the outer information that is spinning around out there. I don't spend a lot of time on it, and I don't recommend that you do. Once you figure your goal out and you analyze what it is that you want to do to move the planet forward, you need to be hyper-focused on that. And that begins with you. There's a saying out there that says, be the change. I have it on a little heart-shaped slate in my booth where I do my markets. That's something that I do to make money and help the community along. And that means that we as individuals accept that challenge, that we're going to move forward. And as we do that, your example of your journey goes out like when you drop a pebble in a pond and the circles go outward. Your beautiful energy permeates the planet and out into the other planets and out into the multiverse. And it collects up with others that are doing the same work. So that is why the journey begins with you and you analyzing each individual thought. It's a big job, but you have to make it fun. You have to catch yourself in each one of those little thoughts and send them out, as I say. And as you do that, it takes about 21 days to develop a new habit. Now when I'll feel an energy lowering and the thought comes in and it's not positive, I immediately catch it and put it out for processing. Because remember, energy is always there, always will be, always has been. So we're not going to get rid of that thought. We're going to process it into something beautiful. And we've basically have a partnership with the divine to do so. So it's not a heavy thing. It's just a responsibility that we've taken on as light workers to do these things. As we work towards self-realization in our own personal lives, we bring up the collective consciousness of the planet. And as you go up into the levels of consciousness that I spoke of that are measurable by the David Hawkins and his information, which I highly recommend you go get his information, Google it, and get a copy of that consciousness level, and start working towards becoming more self-realized, and use that as a tool. It's very helpful. And then get yourself aligned with people on the same wavelength that are working towards moving the planet forward, that understand that it is our responsibilities as human beings here on the planet to harness the positive energy and move it on out into the universe. As the pebble drops into the water, your thoughts that you have created in your own mind will do the same. Out it goes, and then it will collect other thoughts of in that positive stream, and we will build up something big. And it's like a snowball that's rolling down the hill. It collects up more snow and becomes a really big ball at the end as it comes down to the flat land from the hill. That's what will happen with your thoughts. So it's vitally important that you set aside your differences and you move through the day with the intention of bringing up the vibrational set point of planet Earth. It's a big responsibility, but it has to be done. We are taking back the planet, and you can call yourself the light workers, positive beings, beings of light, celestials. Call yourself whatever. It doesn't matter. It just needs to be done. And as we do this, we will manifest beautiful things for ourselves and the planet at large. In coming videos, I will go over the affirmations and statements that we speak of to move the planet into a more positive direction for all of the human beings here on planet Earth. A group of us will speak those in our weekly meetings, and then as we move through our meditations during the week, we will also read those meditations out loud and bring forth positive change. Many of the gurus have explained to us over and over that before a thing can happen in the third dimensional reality, it has to be imagined and thought up in the mind. So basically what I see that as, your mind and maybe your higher self are in conjunction with these thoughts, and they're pulled down from another dimension, say a fifth dimension. And that thought then is going to manifest through you into the third dimensional reality. So if we are in our minds busy with beautiful, gorgeous, awesome thoughts, guess what? More of that will be manifest on the planet. But if we're busy analyzing our day and going down some rabbit hole that it doesn't really matter, yes, if something bad or something not right happened in your mind, you can work on it, but you have to let it go and get back to manifesting something beautiful. It's okay. Part of the ascension process, and a lot of your New Age people believe that there is an ascension going on and we're moving into a 5D reality. There's that. There's the religious, spiritual texts that speak of a rapture and that we will move also into another dimension, basically is what they're saying. My feelings and my intuition is that we will be staying on planet Earth as human beings. We won't be rapturing up and going somewhere else. I believe that we will be here on planet Earth and that we are asked and commissioned by the divine creator to make manifest on this planet what we originally set out to do. They say the planet is a free will planet, and it certainly is. That's why we've got the ego and the mind talking back and forth to each other. So it's a game, and you've got to game your mind. You've got to get on top of it. That's what free will is all about. It's you taking your power back and you mastering your thoughts and you pulling back the chatter. It's enough now. You've had enough. You're ready for change, or you wouldn't be looking at this video. It just wouldn't come into your energy field. It wouldn't be manifest in your reality, because when you are ready for a new reality, the new reality will manifest for you. And we, as a group of people here on planet Earth, are looking for comrades to help manifest beautiful things on planet Earth. So, with that dimension here in the third dimension, we want to move into a 5D. You can command the divine, ask the divine, pray about it, go into meditation, demand that your sacred space, your property, your house, your apartment is a third dimensional or is a fifth dimensional reality. Demand it, ask for it, and create it. So then you've got work to do. You are the creator of that little reality. You are the master of that space. So you, in conjunction with the divine creator, will make manifest beautiful things in that reality. So that is ascension. And I'll cover that more in future videos. But there's been many greats say that we're going somewhere else. And don't necessarily believe that that is true at this point. But whatever you believe, it's still important for you to take your power back and for you to be in a very positive position and for you to help the planet move forward and be the proper steward of planet Earth and work on yourself and work on your goals and what you want to see manifest for your own individual lives and your beautiful families. So we will come back with more information. I just wanted to quickly update you with this video and help you to move forward into a very beautiful energy of manifesting what you want on planet Earth. So happy manifesting, beautiful people, and we'll see you again soon in another video. Share, like, and subscribe if it resonates. And if it doesn't 100% resonate with you, find someone that it does resonate with and share it to them. You've got somebody in your family that's a little interesting and awesome and spiritual and new agey and that sort of thing. Share it with them. Let's move the planet forward. Let's set aside our differences and come together and make planet Earth beautiful. Thank you. See you again soon. Happy manifesting, people.